Hey, it's Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. It's been a couple of weeks since I did my last review. I've been sort of scaling them back just a little bit. I've been more enjoying the beers on my own rather than setting up the camera and doing all that sort of stuff to do these reviews. But every time Narragansett puts one out, I feel like doing it, and that's what I'm doing today, is the Narragansett Imperial Russian Stout out of Rhode Island. And this comes in with an alcohol by volume of 8.5% ABV. This is one of their special batch series, their private stock series. They've been putting these out every few months. If you look behind me, you can see a couple of the ones I have reviewed previously on NEBR. You can see the Imperial Bohemian Pilsner back there, the Imperial Steam. So I like to keep these bottles, as you can see. There's one behind there too. But anyway, I'm going into the Imperial Russian Stout today. So I'm going to get right into this and check it right out, because, you know, a Russian Stout from Narragansett sounds kind of intriguing to me, because pretty much I love the stuff Narragansett puts out. And that's because I'm New England born and raised and lived in New England all my life, and Narragansett is as synonymous with New England as, well, Schlitz or Schaefer, or Schlitz or Old Milwaukee or something like that is with the Midwest. So anyways, give it a pour, which I've done, and let's take a look at it here. So look how black that looks. I mean, it's really dark. It's like a dark black color with a fairly foamy, aggressive sort of head here. So I'm serving it probably around 50 degrees, I'm guessing. Aroma-wise, I'm getting a bit of a malty character, a little bit of chocolate and cocoa in there as well. Touch of smoke. It's got just a fairly nice aroma, but nothing really overwhelming, sort of a toasted biscuit or toasted malt character, but dark malts. But it's nothing that really jumps out. It's just really kind of muted, well balanced, and kind of mellow in a way. Okay, go for the taste. Starting with the body, I'm going to call it medium, almost bold, medium to bold. I'm going to give it sort of a creamy texture as well. Yeah, that's probably a good description of the way it feels on my tongue and inside my mouth. Taste-wise, though, again, sort of a muted chocolate cocoa thing, which erupts into this kind of nice earthy bitterness, a bitterness that I didn't pick up so much on the nose, but I'm picking up more of a dry, bitter finale on this beer as well. A delicate, kind of light carbonation going on. Smooth all around. The malts are the lead character. Again, there's sort of a vague chocolate and cocoa activity, but it's not overwhelming. It's really kind of well balanced. But it's not a real powerful sort of, I mean, there's an 8.5% ABV. So what I was trying to say, it's not, I'm not picking up any booze whatsoever, any alcohol or anything like that. So the alcohol is really well integrated into the beer. But again, the chocolate and the cocoa are muted. There's a malty character. Everything's kind of subtle. Everything's kind of laid back, sort of mellow. It's not an in-your-face kind of Imperial Russian Stout. It's a flavorful one, but I wouldn't call it super bold. And you know, I mean, there are some Imperial, I love Narragansett brews. I'm not going to be overly critical because I really like Narragansett brews. But it's not quite as good as some other Imperial Stouts that are out there. You know, if you're talking about Old Rasputin or something like that, I mean, the Yeti series, those are, I'd say, better beers. But this one has its own kind of nice character, but someone who's really into the deep, dark chocolate and roasty characters of an Imperial Russian Stout might be a little disappointed, because it doesn't really kind of come across as bold and strong. It comes across more mellow and muted. But I kind of like it that way. It's a very easy beer to drink. It's you know, I don't have to complain about it or argue with it or anything. I just drink it and enjoy it. So in that sense, it's a pretty good beer. So that's a nice beer. It's a nice one from Narragansett. And I'm glad they're putting out these private stock beers, because it's kind of nice to get these short batch brews and to try them out from time to time because they put a lot of love and energy into those sort of brews, and usually it shows. So anyway, that'll do it for today. This is the Narragansett Imperial Russian Stout. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.